Hey guys, Coach Victor Obledo here today, and we're going to talk about a stiff, sore neck and doing a little bit of live tutorial action so you could see a little what I call neck hygiene pattern, which includes movement as well as my favorite stretches. So make sure before you do any of this, you're in a pain-free range of motion that applies to you. It should be gentle. You should feel some increased warmth. And at the end of it, if you know you're doing it right, you're getting greater range of motion. If there are any signs that it's getting worse at the end of it, you might have a more serious problem. Go check yourself out. Make sure that you see a doctor and do some tests to make sure you rule out anything really significant. One of the big things I do when I work with people is when they get out of their car, I try to catch them. I used to catch them right when they're getting out of the car, because in general, they get out of their car after a long day's work. If I can catch them getting out of their car, walking with their duffel bag, they generally are walking with that sloped shoulder, head forward position. This wreaks havoc on the neck. And so if I can see them that way, before they come in, when they come in the door, they're already, I'm here, let's do this. But I know that they've been carrying themselves around that way. So posture is really a critical component to improving neck health long term. And so we do need to work on increasing your range of motion and regaining that mobility, and then also regaining that strength so that you can hold good posture. When we get into any of these movements, always do them in a pain-free range of motion. If you find that you're having discomfort, by all means, skip it. But I'm excited to share my favorite combinations with you. Here we go.
All right, to do this exercise tutorial, you probably want to sit on the end of a bench on an exercise ball or a chair. Remember to sit up nice and tall, shoulders back. Think about having really good posture. And we're going to start off with some belly breaths, taking in nice deep breaths, moving the diaphragm in and out, relaxing the shoulders with each breath, lengthening out the neck. It allows us to set the tone for your movement. We're going to start off left and right, 20 repetitions. As you move through these ranges of motion, breathe in a slow, controlled fashion and visualize being pulled by a string from the top of your skull. Also, be very aware of the position of the shoulder blades. They should be drawn back and down as well throughout the whole motion. From here, we're going to do some neck flexion. We're going from that neutral chin position and looking down. Do 10 repetitions here, mobilizing the neck gently. If you encounter any pain, shorten the range of motion. After flexion of the neck, we're going to go from that neutral chin position and look up. Again, most of the time I see limited range of motion here is because the shoulder blades are not pulled back and down, and so it inhibits that looking up motion. From that, we're going left and right swivel. Visualize staying long through the neck. Don't let one shoulder creep up towards you. 10 repetitions here. As you do it, keeping the spine in a nice tall position. These are all mobilizations. Now from here, I'm going to rotate to the side so you can see my posture. Now we're going to begin an exercise to help us working on alignment of the cervical spine. It's a chin tuck or a chin retraction. I call this movement the double chin exercise because most people can visualize sort of drawing themselves back, pulling the chin back. This helps realign the cervical spine, and this is more of a realignment exercise. We're doing 20 repetitions of this one, continuing to breathe in a manner that feels comfortable. From here, I'll sit facing forward. We're doing an upper trap and lateral neck stretch with good posture, leaning the head to one side, providing some gentle pressure with the hand and pulling gently to the side, about 15 to 20 seconds on one side, and then you'll see me adjust and do 15 to 20 seconds on the other side. Now at any point in this tutorial, you can pause the video to give yourself more time to do these exercises longer or stretches longer. This will provide you about a 5-minute little stretch that should invigorate you and help relieve pain or discomfort. Now from here, I'm going to rotate my head to one side and look down towards my leg. Then I'm going to reach slightly to the side of my skull and pull forward from that position. This will relieve the levator scap and oftentimes gives us a really stiff neck, or what people will often describe as a pinched nerve. is oftentimes just the levator scap. Rotate to the other side, I rotate my head, look down, pull slightly forward and to the side on the head. Again, keeping good posture and providing gentle pressure as you do that. 15 seconds on this side. Then from here, we're going to adjust to another motion. And remember that you should not be in any pain or discomfort. This rounds out our exercises. And this is just a chest opener. The tighter the chest and the front delts, the more you'll struggle with the neck. So opening up this way, and you'll see my arms adjust lots of different angle options depending on the stiffness. If this helps you, please check out the link below. I have a free ultimate bundle that I'm giving access to all of my clients and all of my friends and all of my fans, and that should help you. Great job.